Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video by me, Fortitude Fence. Doing something different once again. uh, I've been playing some 11E lately. I haven't been doing very well with it lately, as I've just been dropping down the leaderboard. But I've been pretty committed lately to try and figure out the inner workings of a 11E. I think I have like a dozen games with it now. Still figuring out on what I need to do. I tried playing it conventionally for like the first time, and that didn't really go so well. So I was wondering about like the whole maneuver strat, and I was wondering about whether or not I could like really amp it up a bit, and then just go like full motorized a little bit here. So we got a bunch of recon, a bunch of ERCs and bunch of other random goodies. So I tried this out the other day, and it worked really well. So then I was wondering, like, oh well, let's just do it again twice. So my general thought process in this game was, I was just going to, yeah. I've been having a lot of fun with 11E lately. Playing a lot of other divisions hasn't been very much fun. But I'm up against Tadolf Switler here. And his death blob of units that he does. So I was pretty confident opening up with this. Just gonna smoke off here. I'm also playing a lot of 5e lately. I'm not really enjoying playing like USA and UK these days. I have a hard time finding the ambition to like win. So we're just kind of memeing it these days. Brings out a cluster plane. He loses line of sight, so it doesn't drop, and then the 20 mils forced it away. I almost like drive into it suicidally, and then I seen all the tanks, so it's like I gotta get the fuck out of here. Luckily, all of this is all zoomy zoom speed, plus with the smoke. My other convoy over here, it didn't meet any resistance, so I'm just gonna keep on going around here. Once again, using that cluster plane doesn't drop anything, because there's nowhere for him to drop. But I'm in full retreat with my blob of little APCs here. And I'm just going to use some P4 Milans to hold off like certain areas of the map. And then while continuously pummeling some more stuff around. So I like took the whole like breakthrough and like encirclement play to like to real heart this game. And this is what I've been doing lately. Like exclusively. Sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't work. But yeah, that's a bit unfortunate on his part. He didn't see any of this swing around with all his troops here. Now he's just taking up defensive positions. He's microing against this pretty hard and trying to figure out what he wants to do. There's that cluster plane coming in for the third time. I finally get it, because fuck that thing. So from here on out, it's just going to be trying to encircle with troops more, with more ETGMs and maybe some aeromobiles and stuff. And then it's really about buying planes and stuff, because 11E, it gets some decent ones. They're not on par with the US ones, that is for sure. They are just the worst. This was a bit unfortunate. Misses. But yeah, we just buy a bunch of planes, and then we just try to bleed them out, because it's all open territory. And ideally, I can just retreat faster, so I shouldn't really, like, lose anything. He's got an interesting play over here of just pulling together all the stuff that was behind me. Because he realizes he needs to kind of do like some sort of like sandwich play. Because this is a pretty sticky situation to be in, I like to think. So anyway, though, I see this come in now, and it's like, oh, biscuits. Also, the force that was over here, I sent all the way around, and so now it's all over here. The reason I open up with 2 columns is because I mostly just want to find a weak point where I can try to break through and get around. It's not even about like trying to kill stuff on the way. I just purely want to get to the back line and cut off reinforcement. I have zero ambition for like actually capping and going for the points. We just spawn camping. So anyway, he keeps trying to bomb me, and I get pretty tired of that, so I just do it to him. Make me have to spread out all the time. Well, I'm gonna make you have to do it, and well, he doesn't do it. We're kind of buying up the planes now. Quite a bit going on. Once again, just still being hammered by bombers. This guy, he likes his blob spams, backed up by his arty spams, backed up by plane spams, which is why he has a fob. Which is actually a really neat spot, because even though I was over here, I couldn't see it. As you can tell by the line of sight there. It's a pretty neat spot. That's why I always recommend to people to put it in trees. So he's punishing me pretty good with planes. I brought up some choppers and I seen this thing firing with its AA, so I just go and kill that. Oh yeah, then he kept killing my my CVs with his planes, and then I was doing some scouting with these Super Pumas, which aren't, well, I guess they're decent scouts, but they die pretty easily, it seems. Killing all these stupid planes. So yeah, now I'm just gonna bring up these Gazelle cannons, knowing that I'm pretty confident about like the AA situation and where all his troops are. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start bombing them, you know, cleaning things up behind me. Because right now things in the back line aren't going so great. He's cleaned up a lot of it between just like bombing me like constantly. Yeah, and then he sees that with the recon. I had it on return fire because I just wanted to bring up the hot 2s and some bombers. But whatever. Still continuously cleaning up. Nothing happens over here. If he tried to push out, I'd just bomb him, so I don't blame him for that. I'm forcing these hot 2s out, so I gotta make him overextend and bring out his AA, which hopefully I can see with the aeromobiles. That was almost an oofy. Yeah, and then I just ground strafe and clean up the last of his infantry over here. Now we just gotta bring up some command, and it's ours. Kill another cluster plane. Pretty epic. Just fly over some AA to distract the books, make them run out of ammo and stuff. And then we just go in and bomb the books. For like no cost of our own. I kinda like these lousy beasts, to be honest with you. I just hate how they're always 1 per card. It's like kind of the same plane situation with like 5e, where there's the same amount of planes you can take in both. It's a bit sad, unfortunate. Bringing up some command. I didn't clear this one up, so that's a little bit foreshadowing with this one. Now he's just spamming out the AA and the KDA to get rid of my troops in here. It's been a a pretty interesting game, to say the least. It's a bit lackluster. We'll speed it along here a little bit. Yeah, then he just bombs my fucking command. So now I've lost like half my command units at this point, and it's a bit annoying. I should have took it around like this way, like I did with this one, but I was just being careless. I was like, if I find somebody with the command, I'll just bomb it. Well, he just bombs my fucking my command. So that's been unfortunate. Also, I keep swearing a lot, and I do apologize for that. I know last game it was pretty egregious, but playing against 5th Panzer, watching that replay just makes me angry. It's like my least favorite division to play, and I wish good players would play it, because then it's a real work. But anyway. I think he's fired their Spurge. Yeah, so I know that's there, so I'm gonna go send these helicopters in behind to go find it. All the while, kill more planes. Bomb some more AA. There's a fighter and an LGB, and then a seed, but I'm cleaving out his AA pretty well, and I killed that Smirch from behind. Forced him to buy a bunch of AT planes. Very lucky I didn't lose that, but behind the building line of sight. Plane couldn't get him. Oh, that would have been very upsetting. But game's going pretty well. Still just buying out the anti-plane stuff. He recognizes that he doesn't have a whole lot of AA concentration, so he like just turns him off. And then I can see all his AAs. Pretty standard stuff. It pushed me back pretty good, but and then we go in once again, bomb some more AA. Kill all the AA. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. I seen this firing, so I just straight up bomb it. Because the front line is so close, he doesn't have time to move it. Yeah. A big part of why I suck with 11E is because I use these things, and they're just so brittle. Everything is so brittle. They don't even do a whole lot of like HE damage. So like, it's pretty hard dealing with infantry spams, because especially in the open, because I don't really have any fire support to deal with it, and like arty is kind of lackluster, and the choppers are just cannons, so like that doesn't really help. It's pretty sucks. I used to always ban it in tournaments, but I don't even know why. Like, to be honest with you, I never really mind playing against it. It's not very good, in my opinion. Like 82nd is in a whole nother level with its Apaches and its hair tab and the dragons. Like, yeah, I think 11E is like worse than 5E, to be honest with you. At least that one has the IFV spam and then the autocannon spam. And that one can still do the plane spam, and it's got like better artillery. So like, I try to go find his like fob, I guess, or find more smirches. I do actually find it. I seen it with it as it just died. So I go ahead and bomb his artillery. So now I've killed 2 smirches and the napalm one. So now he has none left in his deck, which is like a big bonus for me, because playing against Smirch is not a whole lot of fun these days. He's got a wall of AA. Realizes that he needs to create a hard point. It goes pretty well. I lose a bunch of planes. I kill his book though, the last one in the game. I lose 2 planes. Also kill an OSA too. That's pretty decent. So that's like the bulk of his AA. This was a bit silly. But we get rid of the last chopper, except this one over here. But not having to deal with those choppers anymore is just going to really take the wind out of his sails. His offensive capability is pretty much gone. He's barely got any planes, he's got no artillery, he's on the last leg of like his tanks pretty much. Got no more AA really to bring out. I've been hitting all aspects of this game. I'm gonna try and push out, which was not a good idea. All of this has got stupid long-range missiles, and they fly really fast, so the lack of cover. Yeah, and I think this is like my last CV in my deck too. He's been prioritizing killing him. And I've been pretty careless with them, but I don't mind. I felt like I was gonna win. I had a lot of fun this game though. It was definitely something different. It was very motorized, not very mechanized, which was it's pretty decent. I was glad I could bring over some skill set over to 11E and pull something out of my rear. But yeah, he recognizes he's gonna lose, so just charges across. I'm just gonna drive by that, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, then we smoke it off, so we can't just bomb it and just shoot it, scout it. Which it already is, but running out of time at this point. I got a massive buildup going on. I got a lot of HEGMs in this deck. HEGMs and 50 cals for the win. It was pretty close, a lot closer than I would have liked to have thought, but that's all right. I'm trying to figure out like what to do for like the first 5 minutes, and then figure out what like the follow-up for that should be. Because I've been doing pretty good with the breakthrough strat with like non-airborne division so far. I ran into an 82nd player, and well, he just spammed labs, and that didn't go so well. That and fucking vertigo. But decent kills so far going through here. Cleaving out like a lot of AA, a lot of planes. I just really controlled the tempo of that game. Not really a whole lot the guy could do, which is exactly the way you want to play always. I used to think these things were trash, but I'm slowly falling in love with them. I take them like double vetted. I don't know if I should take them like single vetted for like just the mainline tank version, but like the accuracy is only like 55%. It's just awful. They just keep missing all the time at max range. So I feel like I have to take them double vet so I can stick like a leader ECR next to them so they can make them like triple vet for like, what would that be, like 70% accuracy or something? No, or is that 65? I don't know. They miss too much for me anyway. Especially when it counts. Yeah, just some pretty good stuff going on here. That's my 11E. That's what I've been doing lately. I hope you enjoyed that one. And yeah.